G'day folks, Ben from Snowies. Today showing you how to set up and pack away the 23-0 Saber Max rooftop tent.
Hit it.
The Saber Max features deep dish aluminium extrusion so you can leave heaps of bedding inside when you pack it away. It's got an easy setup all-weather awning and options for an extendable annex out the front. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. So we're in Sydney at the National 4x4 and Outdoor Show on the 23-0 stand, showing you their awesome products, in particular their rooftop tents. This guy here is a 23-0 Saber Max. I'm showing you how to set this up and pack it away today. Now, a bit on the dimensions and weights, it's 89 kilos plus 5 kilos for the roof bars and another 5 kilos for the ladder. Now this ladder will pack up inside, there's heaps of room inside, but it's probably better to have it separate so you've got it accessible to put on the back of the tent to set it up when you're ready. And you do also get this boot bag here, which could pack up inside or in the back of your car if you like. Dimension wise, 140 centimeters in width from edge to edge, plus a little bit for the brackets. And then length wise is 215 centimeters from end to end, plus a little bit for the brackets as well. Now when you go to set it up, there are 4 of these latches. So this is the hinged end here. So I'm going to undo these for starters at the hinged end here because I've got to push it up from the other end. So I undo these over center latches here and pull it off from the latch underneath. Just leave them sitting out so they don't catch. Back up to the other end of the tent where we've got 2 or more of the same latches. So undo these. You might need to put a little bit of downward pressure just to release it off that under latch there. Pull these up. Now the tent won't want to go up straight away. It sits comfortably like that. But all we need to do from here to put it in mostly the setup position is just give this a gentle pull to lift this up. There is a strap here if we want to leave it hanging down, and that sets up largely by itself. Now there's 2 elastic straps in place to help with pack up of this tent. So this one wraps all the way around this fabric here to kind of pull it inside the tent as it packs away. You just pull these down. You can loop it right down at the very base of the tent here if you like, or you can put it in one of these notches in the very base. Inside the tent now. Before I go any further, what I'm going to do is actually plug the lights in because you've got LED strip lights, one up here, one at the end, and these are on a Velcro strip. You get 2 included, and you can actually put it on the opposite side here as well. So you've got 3 points that you can attach these. Now you do get a power point at the end here. So you've got cigarette, USB, and USB-C ports here, and that's powered by an Anderson plug on the outside. So we can plug lighting straight into this if we like. Or alternatively, you can also use a power bank because it's just a USB powered light. These attach via a 6mm plug that just goes into the end of the USB strip there, and a little weather strip that goes over the top if you need that, or it just keeps it secure. Plug it into your power bank or into the included power supply in the tent, switch it on, and then you've got light inside the tent. And as I said, you can customize where that goes. So now that we can see what we're doing in here, you can see we've got this elastic strap. This just helps to pull this fabric in so it doesn't get pinched as you pack it up. I just recommend undoing that on one side, throwing it over to the other side or putting it in the storage pocket, and that's the tent pretty much set up. While we're in here though, I just do want to point out that we've got a big 1100 wide, minus 15 degree sleeping bag in here at the moment. Packs up really easily with this inside. You could fit a couple of pillows or even 2 of these sleeping bags in here and pack this up. So loads of storage space inside. Now you've got windows and doors on each side, so mesh, you've got doors on each side, a mesh and solid panel in each, and a mesh and solid panel on the front here as well. You've got a vent at the top and also a vent at the foot end, so you can adjust them to suit the climate that you're sleeping in and to keep your weather protected. But the last thing we want to do is set the awning up on the outside. Now we've got to grab these flexible poles. You do get a storage bag for these if you want to store it in there, or just put them on top of the mat when you pack it away. Now these go in little slots at the end here. You've got one end with sort of an angular section and a loop on the other. This goes into the fabric. This end goes into our frame here. So we push this in here through the bracket on the outside and into the extrusion. You then bend it up, and then in the awning, you've got these little loops they attach to, and that just holds this out into place. We've got another one over this side for that, 2 more on the other side, and that's our awning setup. Now there is an optional accessory for the awning here. There's a zipper that runs around the underside of this weather flap here. You can actually attach an annex, which is an optional accessory, not available at the time of the show, but you will be able to attach an annex down here to enclose more space around your rooftop tent. Now the ladder, you probably have put it here for setup at the ends. There's multiple points you can put this. You've got other ladder brackets at the end here, so you can offset at each side. You've got a ladder bracket on each side so you can access the side doors if you want. So once it's set up, You can move this and place it wherever you want. And then your boot bag, you've got multiple attachment points. There's a sail track point around the bottom here. There's a sail track point halfway up, so you can hang that just about any spot you want around the tent for storage of your wet gear, boots, whatever you don't want to store inside the tent. That is the setup of the Saber Max rooftop tent, really easily done by myself. Also really easily done by myself to pack it away, which I'm going to do now. First thing, I'll take the poles out of the awning and then put the elastic straps back in place. You know, when you put this strap, put it right up over the top of as much loose fabric as you can. And when you pack it up, make sure the doors are left open and folded down so that you've got room for the air to escape as you pull down. Next step is to grab our strap at the end here and just give this a pull so you can get to the point where you can reach this handle and pull that down. It gets to a point where it no longer wants to lift up by itself. Now you want to tuck the handle in here, so bunch this up and just stuff it in there. And you want to make sure the fabric down the sides here is tucked in. Now you can go around and do that manually if you like, or if you're on your ladder, just sort of put your hand inside here and just give it a pull, and that'll pull in on the sides. Do that on both sides of the tent. From there, just a little bit of gentle pressure till this comes down and touches here. Push that down so that latches over there, and push the over center latch so it locks into place there. Same thing on this side here. Just a little bit of downward pressure, lock it in place. Same thing at the foot end, and that's the tent packed away. That's how to set up and pack away the Saber Max rooftop tent from 23ZERO. Really easy. As you saw, I did that with a big bulky sleeping bag inside, and the latches stilled it up really easily. This is a schmick looking rooftop tent. It's easy to set up, it's comfortable inside. Check them out online at snowies.com.au.